Alright guys, Cam Gracely here. Welcome back here to the CRL, and finally back here with the main series here with the Wells Fargo Fan Series here and the Exalted Cup Series coming soon. Yeah, back here with the World Series. The last race I did on this channel was the 2022 season finale. If you have not watched that, I'd recommend go check it out. It was a pretty good race. I was a little surprised or kind of disappointed about how the race ended. It kind of made me not want to do this race a lot during this week. And luckily, I was able to get through doing this race, and I'm going to get through doing the Exalted Cup Series race. But yeah, anyway, back here with the season. My nose is very annoying, so I'm scratching my nose while I'm trying to record. But anyway, back here with the season. Let's get to your stories here for the race here today, which is going to be Atlanta Motor Speedway. Yes, it is the narrow Atlanta, the Super Speedway Atlanta, what NASCAR does with the pack racing. However, in this series, it is not going to be pack racing. It's going to be normal Atlanta with that just repaved and more narrow. But yeah, let's get to the stories here for today's race. So starting off the stories here, Caleb Campbell, a 14-time winner here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. In qualifying, it was the only driver to not be able to get the lap in all the way, and he will be starting shotgun on the field. And I'll go say right now with how Caleb was feeling after how the 2022 finale was looked at here, the reactions of the champion and everything. Caleb is probably going to be going at it from the rear of the field. And don't be surprised if he gets up to the lead here in today's race, even very easily. Then you got your last race winner in this series. Will Bounds won the last Xfinity race at Little Rock Raceway. And I don't know what win number that goes in for him on his career wins. But yeah, Will Bounds won the last race in the series after struggling early on in the season. Maybe a bit of a turnaround for this 16 team. Then kind of going to talk about your top four here. So Jess Guido got his third career championship actually after the 2020 finale was done. I went through I basically found an old Shane's Cup Series schedule and kind of sent through all the races of what could have happened that season. And Jess Guido managed to win the championship with 10 wins on the season. Carter Lynn went in third. He's a 3-time winner at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Then you got Brady Sear, points leader in this series, starting second. And Brady looking to become the 10th different CRL champion. And starting next to him is guy second place in this series here, and your newest CRL champion, Jace Turner. So as Phil rolled off here, let's get to your starting grid here for today's race. So row one up Jace Turner, who has never won at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and he's next to Brady C, who got a win in that Sim the Shane's Cup Series season here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And row 2, Carter Limlin, a 3-time winner here, and Jess Guido, he won the last race here on the old surface last year. Row 3, Will Bounds and Elizabeth Boutel. Will has never won here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Elizabeth Boutel, she has 4 career wins, including 3 in a row back around 2019 to 2020. Then row 4 is Cam Spinner, he's never won here, and Jake Hoover, who is tied for, or actually has the 3rd most wins here. If he does win today, he will tie for the 2nd most wins here at Atlanta with 6 wins, tying with Madison Yates. There, and it looks like row number 5 here, you have Carl and Connor Jacqueline. They've never won here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Then Maddox Traber and Nicholas Rice. And Rice won the spring race in the year-long format here this year. Then William Donuts and Brendan Crease. And round field is Caleb Campbell. Like I said, a 14-time Atlanta Motor Speedway winner. He has won a little under half the races here, but Caleb, he is always a threat here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So things for today's race here. It's going to be 10 laps long here for the Xfinity Series. The Cup race is going to be a bit longer. Yeah, and this, of course, like I was saying in the start here, the intro, this is not going to be like with the plate package here. I know it's, like I said, it's a new version of Atlanta Motor Speedway stuff, but the way I prefer is I decided to do the cars without the Super Speedway package here. Just let them run unrestricted. And I mean, I've done races here before on this track here, and I've actually had some pretty good races here with the Diecast Series cars here. And I am expecting no different here today, and let's see who's going to win here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. All right, going green here. Jace Turner, Brace Elam off to the field, falling by here today, and Jace will be in the race lead through turns 1 and 2. So the outside line does work very well here for Garen people. And Brady C gets around Jace Turner at the start here, and points are going for oh, and this hits a Rex big crash, turns 3 and 4. Carly C ran over something. For the 2nd time in history in my stop motion races, I had a metal BB, because I have a BB gun at my house in my house in real life. Somehow, when I was vacuuming the room, this metal BB, I guess, somehow got into the carpet, and, well, unfortunately, it was on the racetrack without me noticing, and basically, somebody in front of Carl C kicked it up, and what happens when these cars run over these things after they get kicked up? Yeah, they basically get destroyed underneath, and Yeah, Crossie's car destroyed. You can see the little baby actually kind of rolling there. I'll go through the photos when this was taken. I'll show it real quick in slow motion too, or a slower way. But yeah, Crossy, who's had some good runs. This is going to be her second DNF row. Coincidentally, actually, Willie Donuts, Nicholas Rice, who got piled in with this, they're both out of the race too. All three of these drivers DNF'd in the last race in the series at Little Rock Raceway. But yeah, of course, once again, a piece of debris causes this crash here, and this is not the first time I've had a BB cause a wreck here, basically rip out the underneath parts of a car. This happened before in another series that is not really counting more towards CRL. Abigail Brock ran over something in the second lap of race in her rookie season 2, actually. I remember this back in 2020. She ran over something coming to second lap of the race. It was a BB, and it destroyed her car. And she was also on the pole that race, too, actually. But I'll go show the kind of slow much, see what the item was there. And, yeah, we'll get back to the green here in a moment. Yeah, so 6 car wreck here right here. As you see, as she starts spinning after the thing, there it is. I'm trying to find an appropriate word to say, that little BB. And actually, I think Nicholas Rice ran it over after, too, as you see right there. It then shoots out, and I've actually made it rolling with the cars. You see it shooting there, as Carsey kind of does her best Earnhardt presentation to the wall there. And, yeah, basically, that's what happens when random things come up from out of nowhere in my carpet and destroy a car there. But anyway, we go back green here on lap number 3, and Bray to see Carly's brother is in the race lead. Back green lap 3, seeing Lilium off, and Carter gets some help from Boutel on the outside there. And Carter Lilium, 3-time winner of the most field, he goes to the race lead here. Carter won here 2 times in his rookie season, and most recently in the Gen 4 series. Now he's out to the race leader. Brady Sear, points leader in second. And there's Cale Campbell already into the top 5. That 7 car is flying right now. Elizabeth Boutel right there as well. And now Cale's will be right behind his teammate Braden there. And Cale got 4 3 on board. Carter, Lilium, and Carter leading his first laps here in the Xfinity series so far this season. We're nearing 5 laps to go in the race, I believe, too. As Boutel there in second, Caleb in third, and right now Carter Lilium lead. But Elizabeth, she gets a big run on Carter. Here she goes for the race lead. She will take the lead here from Carter Lilium. Elizabeth Boutel, she has not had a good run yet in this series, has not had a top 5 yet in this Xfinity series. She recently won at Little Rock in the Exalted Cup series, and also had a good run in the 2022 finale. Can she put together a race here today? Oh, Jake Hoover almost gets wrecked off of Carter Lilium when he saves it right there. So we're coming in 3 laps to go, and as he feels following on by there, now Caleb Boutel for the race lead. Elizabeth, she's going to try to hang on. She wants to get her 5th Atlanta win. If she does win, she'll tie Jake for the 3rd most wins at this racetrack. But coming in 2 laps to go, Caleb Campbell, he wants to win here badly once more. Here he comes for Lee on the outside. The 7 car makes a move on the outside, and it's going to be a last first challenge round for Caleb Campbell as he gets around Boutel. Carter now go around Boutel here. Come white flag, 1 lap go, and Caleb Campbell is doing a last to first challenge here today. 1 lap to go, and the winningest driver here, Lemon Speed, and the winningest driver in the CRL in general. 3 back one more time, and Caleb Campbell, he's going to get a win here late in the race, and yes, he wins it once more here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And here we go, the man who literally owns the keys to this place in the CRL, Caleb Campbell, gets a big win at Atlanta Motor Speedway. He does a big old burnout here in front of his hometown crowd, and the last time he won here in the Xfinity car was actually just a little bit down the road at Hampton High School at Hampton Stadium. So I guess Caleb Campbell keeping the Xfinity wins within his hometown here, as Caleb Campbell Victor Lane Day celebrating his number 7 car once more here this season. Caleb Campbell getting his 2nd win on the season. I believe he's at 145 overall race wins now in the CRL, so he is nearing 150 here in the CRL in career wins. Caleb Campbell, without a doubt, the best driver in the league here, and just showing that he is still the best driver in Atlanta Speedway, going from last to first. Heck, even if Caleb started right in front of the field, almost 1 lap down, he probably would have still have won this race. That's just how good he is at this racetrack out here. So let's go get your results here for today's race. So Caleb Campbell wins the race here. Let's tell Carlo on tie for most laps led here. Brady C. Gerber in 3rd and 4th, trying to keep that points lead ahead of Caleb here, with knowing how good Caleb is here at this racetrack. Jake Hoover in the top 5, Will Bound 6, Jessica 7th, Jay Turner 8th, Carter Jekyll 9th. Running top 10 was Cam Sitter, then Max Schrader, Brennan Creason, and all 3 drivers DNFing. Second race row for all 3 of the drivers to DNF as well here today. And here are your points here after the race here today. So Brady C is still your points leader. Caleb Campbell goes from 23 to 10 back with the win here today. Jay Stern still 3rd in points. Jake Hoover, Jessica, your top 5. And yeah, 10 races season here. So we're nearing 5 races left here in Xfinity. Of course, this season is going along all the way to the end, just like the Exalted Cup Series season is. So we kind of get to see both these series here and how they parallel with the contenders here all the rest of the season. And of course, his racing points here: Will Bounds, Max Shaver, Cam Spinner, Carlo, and Connor Jack, your top 10 here. Then, yeah, everybody else in the bottom here who hasn't had much of a great season out here today. Also, great run by Elizabeth Tell, by the way. Second place here. First top 5 of the season. She's nearly into the top 10 in the points as well. So that'll do it for today's race here. Thank you guys for watching your day at Limerick Speedway. Next race here for the Wells Fargo Xfinity Series will be at North Wilkesboro. And funny enough, North Wilkesboro has been brought back in real life recently. This is the first time I'm going back there since 2016. That track has been used in real life. So it'll be a great race there. We'll be back here at Limerick Speedway for the Exalted Cup Series for his 14th race on the season. Cam Spinner on the pole, by the way, too. We'll see how that race goes here. Once again, guys, for watching. Congratulations, Caleb Campbell on the race win. And this is actually Caleb Campbell himself signing out here with CRL, and I will see y'all next time.